Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. I am here with your check-in. Oh my gosh, we got the tower so many times, but all in divine masculine space. He's got it one, two, three times. He's got it twice in his headspace, which tells me, like, he's probably an overthinker. And so, the universe is really stepping in for him to, make changes to come forward. So we've got the tower two times in his headspace. We've got it one time in his environment. We've got it in the connection. But I will tell you, the victory card, Six of Wands, we have that one, two, three, four times. Four times. So for every time we have the tower, we've got victory four times. So this is going to be a very, very in-depth reading because I have used so many decks. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 decks today. And I have layers of information here about the headspace, heart space, and environment for the masculine and the feminine. I really dug in deep because I really feel like there is some major stuff going on. I mean, this collective, this is coming into union. And so this energy right now, it's very important for us to understand so that we don't get in the way of the divine and the universe really aligning things. So what's very, very important is to not be your own worst enemy, okay? With your headspace or what you're thinking or what you're processing out in the 3D world. This is a time to really go within into your divine masculine, into your divine feminine energy, and very much trust yourself, trust your intuition. Now, the thing I want to say about intuition is a lot of people come to me and say, well, Queen of Light, my intuition says this, that, and the other thing. So you have to understand what is intuition and what is ego, okay? So listen to this part very carefully. Intuition is calm. Intuition doesn't have words. Intuition is energy. Intuition is this deep, deep inner knowingness that is calm, that is gentle, but it is strong. And not in words and not in urgency, but in this feeling that you absolutely know what it's right. It is gentle, but yet it is strong, and it has no words. It's an energy where you know where you're being pulled. What is ego? What is fear? That is urgent words, feelings of just having to do something quickly. It's an energy. It's an excitable energy. It's not a stable energy like your intuition. It's excitable. It's quick. It has words. It's defeating sometimes, or it could be totally inflating. So it could be deflating or inflating. That is not intuition. Okay, that is not intuition. I can go and do a whole segment on what is intuition and what is not intuition, but this is not the platform for it at this time right now. What we're doing is we're doing a reading. So what I want you to do is to make sure that you are not inflating your ego by, oh my God, I know he loves me, blah, 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 or she does, or whatever, based on, you have to be very even keel. And you can't go the other way either. Oh my God, he's, POS, whatever, okay? But you've got to get very even, step into your inner knowingness, and that will stabilize and ground you. So we're going to get started. If you are not following me on Instagram, you must do so. I do readings on Instagram as well. So follow me at Queen of Light 1111 if you want to book your own personal reading, your own personal healing session or coaching session. Go to my website, queenoflight1111.com, and you can book your own personal reading with me, okay? And once you book, I will message you within 24 hours, not including weekends. If you book on a weekend, I will get back to you. I really do get back to people on weekends, but it just kind of depends on what's going on in my life at that time. But certainly I will get back to you the following business day. So go to queenoflight1111.com to book your session, okay? Let's get started. This is one heck of a reading. I'm so glad that I don't do these like the shuffling live because 22 decks, it literally, I've been sitting here since 9:30 this morning, and it's 11 o'clock now. So it's taken me an hour and a half to get all these cards out, and I haven't even channeled the messages. So if you're a new subscriber, by the way, I've got 1,000 new subscribers just this week. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, 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 welcome. And just so you all know, I channel real time when I click the button to record. I don't channel beforehand and then channel it again. No, I do it one time, I get the cards out, and then boom, I come in, okay? So here we are, bottom of the deck for the overall energy for divine masculine and feminine. Look at this guy. This person is a student. He is knowledgeable. He has learned some lessons. He's got books. He's got all these scrolls. He's got classes. He's holding on to everything. He is a scholar. He's learned lessons. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. By the way, very significant. I just noted this. Notice to this. 10. Can you guys see it? 10. 10. This is an end of a cycle. I'm telling you, this connection is absolutely coming into union. There is a balancing that's happening. The divine is all over this divine masculine and divine feminine to really get them into a good grounded space. So what's happening in this connection is lessons, karmic lessons have been learned. Major lessons have been learned. A lot of work has been happening so that people can start to take those lessons like that scholar had, hold on to them, and move forward into their destiny, okay? First card out for divine masculine, we have this card of choices, consequences, risks. This is an energy where this is like Pandora's box, right? So you open it up and you've got all these fairies coming out that are like lit up like fireflies. So this is very much an energy where he's like, he knows he has to open Pandora's box. He's curious. He wants to make a choice. He wants to take a risk. And this all has to do with the feminine. Typically, if you guys don't know, if you're new, you know I only ask for overall energies for what is happening with masculine and feminine here in their life. But this has, in the last, I don't know, 10 readings, has everything to do with the masculine, for the feminine for the masculine, and the masculine for the feminine. So, you know, I might start eliminating this portion as we move forward. But it's because it just becomes redundant because it comes up here. What I love about it and why I do it, because what comes up here shows up in this energy. So it's just further confirmation for me that this is all they think about right now, is how to progress forward in the connection. So this card here, this card is really about choices and risks and consequences. I just said that, right? So this is an energy. It's like, what if I call her? What if I message her? Okay, what if? And so this is an energy where he's kind of thinking, what's the consequence here? If I reach out to her, is she going to embrace me? Is she going to be in an energy of welcoming me? Or is she going to tell me to screw off? Okay, so this is an energy. 9 of Swords, High Priestess, gives him a lot of stress. Gives him a lot of stress about the unknown, about the mystery, because High Priestess, she is not talking to him right now. She is, although connected to him in the 5D, but she's very much this energy of mystery, this energy of allure. She's in this energy of unattainable. She's unattainable. So right now, he's very curious. He wants to make a choice. He wants to come forward. But when he starts thinking about, what kind of box am I going to open up? What's the repercussion? Then he starts to get all kinds of anxiety around this. Like, how is she going to be energy? How will she embrace me energy? Okay. The next card for divine masculine, he got this the last time I did this reading. I love this. This is about harmony. This is about being in tune with others. This is about how do I incorporate all these different phases and facets in my life, okay, into my new journey. Okay, so this card here, it's a number 11 card, so it's a master number. This is the card all about being in tune, being in harmony. He wants to be in harmony. He doesn't want to be in isolation anymore. You can't be in isolation and be in harmony with others. Okay, there's no one around. You basically want to be in harmony with yourself. And now there's this energy of being in harmony with other people. And so there is very much an energy of compromise and trying to balance things out within his life. But, you know, he also wants to remain an individual. So how to remain an individual and then yet have harmony with others. So this is an energy, look at this, the Devil card and the Nine of Pentacles. So this to me is, how do I remain myself? Nine of Pentacles. How do I remain who I am, what I embody, without giving to all of this 3D energy, without giving into, you know, lower vibrations, without getting stuck? How do I remain independent? How do I remain confident? How do I remain my authentic self as I am, you know, starting to try to build harmony with other people? I love that energy for him. I just literally am just channeling this. I love this energy for him. So he's in this energy of wanting to make a choice, wanting to take a risk, wanting to talk to his divine feminine, but there's a great deal of stress. And then he's wanting to be in tune with people, but remain authentic. So there's very much this energy of, you know, I have 3D you know, compulsions. Yeah, I want to be successful. Yeah, I want money. Yes, I have friends that maybe don't vibe with me in the same high vibrational way, but maybe how do I balance this new energy that I'm in? How do I remain who I am now as divine masculine in this 3D world, in this 3D environment? I love it. Good for him. This is that karmic lesson. He's learned his lesson. How do I embody my truth? How do I come forward to my feminine to move towards my destiny? Good for him. Divine masculines, that's divine masculine's overall energy. So now let's drill down further. Bottom of the deck for him, as we drill down further into these energies, is the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So there is this reunion. There is this reconciliation. There is this nostalgia that he's really stuck in his headspace. Eight of Swords is mental anguish, mental entrapment, mental imprisonment. That is why we have the Tower 2 times in his headspace for her. Because Six of Cups is about soul connection, soul mates, soul, you know, soul vibrational connection. So he's very much wanting something that he doesn't feel like he can manifest at this time because he's caught up in his head. Let's talk about that. What do we have? Nine of Swords duped his overall energy. There's stress. There's anxiety over what? King of Swords, over his thoughts, how to come forward with his words, how to come forward with communication. So he's very much thinking about getting his words together, getting his thoughts together, because there's some action that needs to be taken, some risks that need to be taken. Next card, Five of Swords. There's this energy of defeat, of conflict. I love the card that clarifies this, Ace of Cups. He's nurturing himself. He's loving himself. He's gone through something major. He's gone through conflict. So he is in this energy of filling his cup up first because he wants harmony in his life. Next card, King of Pentacles. Good for him. Being stable. He wants to be stable and dependable and grounded and rooted. It's clarified by the Hierophant. So this is very much that any spiritual contract, which by the way is with his divine feminine, he very much wants to do things the right way. He wants to ground this contract, this spiritual connection, and do the right thing. He wants tradition. He wants marriage. Okay, Hierophant card is about traditional relationships, not like, you know, fly by the seat of your pants kind of relationship. This is, I want to be strong, stable, dependable husband, father, and I want that in my next contract. I want that in my next connection. But let me tell you where that Hierophant sits. In the headspace for divine feminine, for the masculine, and in his heart for his divine feminine. This is what he wants. This is what he wants. Next card out, Nine of Cups. That is his wish. That's his wish. Nine of Cups. It's his wish. What's his wish? Nine of Cups again. So I was like, wow, there's a lot of wish fulfillment here. So tell me what his wish is. Six of Cups. And that is the bottom of his deck that he feels like, how do I move forward towards my wishes? And by the way, Six of Cups sits in his headspace. So all of this mental anguish, all of this stress, oh my God, and it's 9/11 on this, which is a very significant number for me. I did a healing and chakra clearing specifically at 9 minutes and 11 seconds because I do feel like there is this major sense of urgency for twins to come together at this time, given the state of the world. And so if you guys haven't downloaded that healing, and you are in this collective, it will help you. And I take that as a sign that it was for me to say, because I was channeling and I happened to just look over. But anyway, this Hierophant, this contract, this spiritual connection, Six of Cups, Hierophant, it's all for his feminine. Okay? So, divine feminine's overall energy, there is this energy of points of view. There is this energy of perspectives. Look at this. If you look very closely, you will see this is a youthful face, and this is a face and even neck of maturity, of age. And so she has absolutely, probably also aged through this connection, because it's taken a while for people to get their stuff together, but she has stabilized herself. She is in this energy of, she has manifested this and integrated her youth and her inexperience with her new experience state. And now she's looking at this connection, or her life and her journey, with each set of eyes from her when she started to where she is now. So I love that. I love that. I really feel like this unison, this integration of her perspective, I feel like it's completed. Look at this, the World card and the Six of Wands. Here it is again. So this is, how many times did I get the Six of Wands? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got it the 5th time. 5 times so far. Keep counting, because I feel like it's going to come up again. So I feel like this. I feel like the divine feminine has reached self-union, has completed, with the World card, union of self, and she is victorious. This is the number 4 card, which talks about stability. She is absolutely in union with herself. So congratulations. So next card out for her is this card of waiting, of anticipation, of deadlines. Okay, this card has come out for her before, which is, there is something out there, she knows, right, that the masculine is going to be bringing in, which is this message, which is this anticipation of this message. This is an energy here. I've talked about it before, like, here's the phone, here's the message coming in, but it's been so long the dog fell asleep, right? The clock is ticking. So now this message comes in. Is it too late? I don't know. Is masculine going to open this box and get it together? Is it going to be too late when he finally does? I don't know. So let's see. Actually, I do know, but got to build up the suspense, right? So here we go. Anticipation, messages, deadlines, Strength card, and the Queen of Cups. I love this combination for her. Why? Because while she is in this energy of anticipation, she's still in her heart space. She's still in her heart space. She's still, look at these little puppies here. We've got puppies all over the place, but here's our lion, our masculine, this tamed, strong, powerful masculine that she knows he is morphing into intuitively is going to come forward, okay? But what the beauty of this is that she stays strong, she stays in her power, and she stays in her heart. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine, not even surprised. Empress and the Page of Cups. She knows she is standing in her full power as Divine Feminine because she knows this cup is coming. She knows this offer is coming. She knows this communication is coming. She knows it. She knows it. So let's drill down deeper into her overall energy. 4 of Swords. She's in this energy of retreat, healing. 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. This is an energy of healing for collaboration, healing from her growth, healing from her development, which is complete. She's healing now. She's taking a break. It's been a freaking tough journey. She has worked hard. It's time to take a little rest because you've learned a lot. 2 of Swords. She's gone within. She's going within as she recovers. 9 of Pentacles. She's sitting in this energy of, I'm really confident in who I am. I'm really confident in who I am. I've done a lot of work on myself, and now I'm just going to go within, stand in my confidence, stand in my strength, stay in my heart. There is decision-making. 2 of Wands. There's a crossroads here. Crossroads around her wishes. 9 of Cups. Okay, he's got the 9 of Cups too. But she's learned her lessons. 3 of Pentacles. She knows that this connection is going to move forward. Chariot. She knows it is. But she's not sitting there like, okay, any day now, blah, blah, blah. No, she's going about her business. She's doing what she needs to do. She takes her pause. She takes her rest. She does her healing. She's not sitting around waiting every day. Yes, that is in her heart, that her masculine is going to come forward because that is in her intuition, but she continues to move on her journey without this expectation. So I hope for those of you who are evolved and in higher conscious, you will understand the difference between sitting around and waiting but creating, or versus creating space for this to come in. Okay, that's the difference. She's not sitting around waiting, oh my God, it's been 3 months and blah blah blah, whatever. She's not doing that. She has space. She's created space for that to come in, but it doesn't weigh her down. It doesn't make her incomplete. She continues to move forward on her journey. All right, let's go ahead and drill down further. Head, heart, and environment, divine masculine and divine feminine. This is where we get more cards of victory. Divine feminine's head, heart, and environment. Look at this. Sacral chakra and victory. Sacral chakra is the energy of where your reproductive organs are. Sacral chakra is where you're emotionally and physically vulnerable. Okay, it's an energy of where your expression lies for how you're feeling, what you're wanting. And so she is having victory over this energy in her sacral chakra about what she wants. What she wants, she will be victorious over, okay? This is about her emotions, her desires, her creativity, her sexuality, okay? She's in this energy of passion and wanting to bring love into her life. She will be victorious. This is why our feminine comes up not only as the Empress, but very, very strong as the Queen of Wands in her headspace, because she's magnetically and victoriously attracting this connection probably without even knowing it, because she is healed. She's in her heart space. Head, heart, and environment for divine masculine. Look at this. Victory on victory. He is ready. He is ready. 6 of Wands and then the victory card. You can't make this up. 28 is the end of a cycle. Victorious over the end of the cycle. He will have victory because he has the strength to be divine masculine, because he is divine masculine. Okay, specifically for divine feminine in her head, heart, and environment. What about it? 8 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. 8 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and we have the Hanged Man as the 3rd layer. So there is major work going on around self-mastery, and she's hoping that her masculine, the King of Cups, can meet her in her heart space. Meet her as the Queen of Cups. Meet her as the Emperor. Okay? So there is definitely an energy here of her, understanding that there is this Hanged Man's energy, this enlightenment that's happening as part of self-mastery. She knows that her masculine's going to meet her at her match. She knows this. But does she hold on to it? No. What does she do? She creates space for it. Okay? What about divine masculine's head, heart, and environment? What about him? What about him? Knight of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles with the Hanged Man, right? Remember, with the Hanged Man, this is a joint card that I used for both of them. So this is very much an energy of he's ready to take action, to move towards his divine feminine, build this legacy, this home, this family in the 3D. But he's still in the Hanged Man's energy. He's still coming into his full power. Okay? The other thing I want to say about this is, for those of you, and not a lot of people do this, because the people that are attracted to my channel are of higher consciousness. The people that are attracted to my channel understand that this is a journey, okay? That this is a journey. This is a lattice. This twin flame journey is a lattice, okay? It's not a ladder. You don't just take one step. Okay, we're here, we go into union. No. If you are truly on this journey, you know that you come together, you're together, and then you separate, you're doing your own thing, and then maybe you come together again, then maybe you go in a different direction, he goes in a different direction, you come together again. It's a lattice. There is no straight shot to union. It takes so many twists and turns of healing, of coming together to resolve things, to move apart, to do more healing. There's a lot of stuff that needs to happen, to have other experiences on your own before you come into the sacred union of self, and then to sacred union with your partner. Those of you understand that. So, I've had this channel now. July 1st will be 2 years I've had this channel, and we have had this collective, come into communication, go into no communication, start to work towards reunion, and then completely separate. Those people understand that this is not a straight shot to union. But this time, I'm telling you, I really feel that sacred union will occur this time. But it takes time. It takes time. It takes patience. So if you're looking for, oh, okay, we're coming into union, depends where you are in your cycle. Every journey is different. And remember, this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. So a lot may resonate, but some things may not resonate. And so it's not meant to satisfy everyone in 100%. This is a general reading. So if you want to understand where you are, get a personal reading. But I want you guys to understand that, people are like, oh, well, we know you were saying blah, blah, blah about union before. Well, yeah, but shit happens. There's still more to learn. There's still more to do. So separation must occur. Embrace separation, because that is necessary for real, true healing. All right, so Hanged Man's energy is that oracle that covers this entire reading. There is a lot of enlightenment that is happening at this time. And this enlightenment is that the masculine wants to move towards the Ten of Pentacles with love. And this feminine is in the energy of I know my masculine is working on his heart space. Okay, because she's very much in an energy of this final cycle of her union. I almost feel like it's complete, but there is always more work to do, and it'll come up here for her in her environment, the work that she continues to do. But I would say 95% of this divine feminine, her work is complete. Her work is very complete. She's worked very, very hard on herself. And this feminine is most likely also in her mission work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Headspace for divine masculine. When divine masculine thinks about divine feminine, look at this, Magician and the Mirror with the Eight of Pentacles. But this card, what does it say? Positive movement forward. He wants to move forward to manifest this union. Look at this. We've got the yin and the yang. These are the two flames. This is him wanting to manifest as the magician this union together and move forward in the connection, because he is in a place of self-mastery. So when he thinks about his divine feminine, he is in an energy of I'm ready to move forward and manifest this union. He is ready. So what is he further thinking when he thinks about his feminine? So I've got a lot of cards here. So we're going to really see what the heck he's thinking about when he thinks about his divine feminine and what he wants to manifest and what does he want to move forward from, okay? So first card out is the Wheel card. This is the Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck, right, for their overall energies. So he is in an energy where he wants to move towards his destiny. He has completed some karmic cycles. He has completed some major lessons through this tower, okay? First tower, through this tower. Right? So this destiny, this karma was like divinely guided, so that Six of Pentacles, he can come into this energy of balance and reciprocity with his feminine, the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. But this card is the Hierophant. Sorry, it fell. It's the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is that Hierophant that's here. So this is an energy, but this card, when it comes up, this says stable, stubborn, possessive, persevering. So this energy of the Queen of Earth as the Hierophant, right, because this is a different type of deck, is that, she probably came in and boom, put the tower in, right? She brought the tower in because there were stuff that was going down, and he wants to move forward from this this complete disconnect and this energy of things falling apart. He wants to move forward from that. He understands, he's learned lessons through this tower about how to give towards his feminine now. Next card, Ace of Cups. It's a dupe to his overall energy. This is this big love, but this is also self-love, and it's clarified by the Hermit card. So he's very much in an energy of loving himself, because remember, the Five of Swords here was clarified by the Ace of Cups. He's in this energy of healing from this tower, feeling the conflict and the defeat from this tower. So he's gone into his headspace to really love himself, to really find himself. Next card, after the Hermit and the Ace of Cups, is this the Lovers card, but it's also the Knight of Air, Prince of Air. So this is about communication. This is about change. This is about being flexible around this connection. So there's very much an energy that as he's loving himself, as he's searching for his soul, he's found his feminine in his soul, and he wants to communicate and have positive movement forward. Next card out, the Tower again. There's this boom, this divine intervention around his Ten of Cups. He is shattered. He feels like this was shattered. She was my emotional bliss. She is my wish. Everything, my happiness crumbled. And I'm going through this major pain. 10 of Swords. Lots of 10s for him. Lots of completion. He's learned his lesson. What about the 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Tower? The snake. This was about deception, backstabbing, betrayal. This is why the Tower came in. He had to stop that energy to be this person of harmony, to be this person of confidence. So the Tower had to crumble his deceptive ways. The Tower crumbled because of his deceptive ways. The Tower crumbled on his emotional bliss. The Tower, it made him experience this pain over his deception. Next card, 6 of Cups. We already have that in his overall energy. There's this desire for reunion. It's also this energy of the past that he wants to heal. Temperance card. He wants to balance things out. He wants harmony. He wants reunion. I'll tell you, 6 of Cups and Temperance screams reconciliation to me. And it's clarified by, you can't make this shit up, balance, centered, feeling complete, equality. He wants balance in this connection. He wants this feeling of completeness in this connection because he knows that she is his 10 of Pentacles, his 10 of Cups, his destiny, his big love, his divine partner. He's ready to move forward and manifest this union in his headspace. But here, this is why the Tower's coming in to get him to start to take action and get out of his headspace. Divine feminine headspace. Look at this. Take the lead. Take the lead. This is 3 of Wands. She's in this energy of she's taking the lead when she thinks about her masculine to her personal healing and happiness. She knows that she is not responsible for his healing. She is not Jesus. She's not his Jesus. She's not his savior. She's not responsible for his healing. She's responsible for her own healing. I think once feminines understand that, this need and this desire will dissipate. Okay, so she's in this energy when she thinks about her masculine. She's like, I got to take the lead towards my own happiness. I got to take the lead towards my own healing. I can't heal him. He has to be the light. I'm the light. He has to bring the light. He can't feed off of my light. So she's taking the lead when she thinks about her masculine, showing him that he has to heal himself as she is healing herself. She has to be happy and complete on her own. And she's teaching him that. She's leading the way. First card out, 9 of Cups, right? She's already got the 9 of Cups here somewhere. I feel like we got, yeah, right here, where she's making a decision. She's at the crossroads of her own happiness, of her own wish fulfillment. Okay, so, sorry, I gotta organize these cards because it bothers me when they're not. Okay, so, sorry, Ganesha. So there's this energy of wishes. She has to work towards her own personal wishes, just like he is here, right? He wants his personal wishes too, but his wish is reconciliation. His wish is harmony with his feminine. So what about her wish? What about her wish? Justice. She wants balance. She wants him to do right by her, by all this deception, all this shady stuff that happened in their connection. She is healing herself, but there is also this energy of karma, of justice, do right by me. And it's clarified by the mortar and pestle that she's in this energy. She knows that some work is happening behind the scenes. She knows something is brewing around bringing balance. Look at this. Balance here with temperance. And I'm telling you, Justice card screams balance too. They're very much on the same page of balancing things out. She knows there's something brewing. She knows that something is brewing on his end. She can feel it. It's in her intuition that things are going to come into balance. Next card, 6 of Pentacles, just like him, 6 of Pentacles. There's this energy of reciprocity, of giving. Queen of Wands, though, right? So here she is in her fire. She's like, that's the only way I'm going to have it, buddy, is 6 of Pentacles. You give, I give. Balance, 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 balance. When she thinks about her masculine, all she wants is balance in her life. And so does he. Temperance and balance. right? He wants balance too. He's done with the lack of reciprocity. He's done soul searching. He wants to bring things into harmony. So when she's thinking about this, she's like, I want balance. I know things are brewing. She's like, but the only way that this is going to work for us is if you come into me at my space, at the same level. Five of Swords. This is energy of defeat, of conflict. He's got that here in his overall energy. But we have this card of stepping stones, baby steps. It's about step by step. She is taking step by step, coming out of this defeated energy of any lack of reciprocity. She is seeing her way out. She is progressing out of defeat energy. And just like he is, he's got the Ace of Cups on his Five of Swords. He's loving himself, and she's taking her steps out of that energy. Magician, here we have the Magician, and we already got the Magician in the mirror for him. What about the Magician? Ace of Swords. She knows there's going to be a breakthrough. She knows the truth is coming. She knows there's going to be clarity around this Wheel of Fortune, around their destiny, around their fate. She knows there's going to be change. Next card, Two of Wands. There's this crossroads, this decision-making point about her match, the King of Wands. What about it? Two of Pentacles. He needs to bring balance. When he makes a decision, he's got to bring balance. But this is her annoying problem, the yarn. This is where they're stuck. This is what their story has been. This is what has been tangled. This is what is a hot mess. The imbalance in the connection. That is why she's all about balance. But well, she does know. She feels it coming. But geez, boy, you can see it here in the 3D, here in this lineup, just the first row, that he is all about equality. He's all about bringing balance to his divine feminine when they come together. All right, so what's happening in his heart when he thinks about his feminine? Here we go. Throat chakra and Archangel Metatron. Look at this, 4 and a 5. There's progression. He wants to speak his truth from his heart. He wants to talk. Archangel Metatron shows up. You know, he's showing up not to mess around. He's like, let me get into your head space, your heart space. Archangel Metatron is this energy of intuition. If you look at his third eye, it's got a gem on it, right? So there's a lot of blue here with Metatron, a lot of blue with Metatron. So when he comes up, this is about clarity of thought. This is about personal vision. This is about getting rid of any confusion, that now is the time to take action. Now is the time to move towards what you want. Seize the day. Develop, move forward. So this is what's happening in his heart. He's ready to speak from his heart. So already we have here in Divine Feminine's bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. Here it is, confirmation. He is working on his heart space. So let's go ahead and drill down deeper into these energies. He's ready to speak from his heart. From his heart. My God. Oh my God. Okay, ready? Here we go. Again, like I'm telling you, I channel this real time, so I'm like listening to the story at the same time I'm talking about it. This is so crazy. Okay, first card out, Lovers. Here we have it in the headspace, and now we have it in his heart. This is a divine connection. This is a divine partnership. But Page of Swords, he's just observing right now. He is delaying any action towards this reunion. 6 of Cups. He's got it here. He's got it in his overall energy. He's got it in his headspace, and now he has it in his heart. Do you see the alignment with Divine Masculine? He's not taking action yet towards this union. He is observing. I said, what the hell is this all about? Look at this, rabbits. New beginnings, sudden increase, fertility, desire. He's in this energy of wanting to have this new beginning. He's wanting to have this new beginning, but he is in a place of observation. He is in a place of delay. But here we go. Boom, 8 of Wands. What about the 8 of Wands? Boom, 8 of Wands. He has strong desire to communicate. I said, okay, what about the 2 8 of Wands on top of each other? 9 of Swords. This is his stress. This is his stress. This is his stress right here, 9 of Swords. We got 2 times for him in his overall energy with the clarifier of the Oracle, and then in the Tarot. 9 of Swords, and now it's in his heart. He's stressed about how is this communication going to go. And so it's clarified by, look at this, Saturn. It says Saturn restriction. This is about limitations. This is about it's also the World card. He's really trying to complete this restrictive energy of non-communication. He's trying to get out of it so he can move forward. It says limitations of time and matter. See, this is why she's in this energy, because he's just like, he's trying to bustle out of this. Next card, because he's trying to become this King of Swords who gets all of his words together, gets all of his words prepared, gets his thoughts organized, and then he can ground. King of Pentacles, it's a dupe to his overall energy, and then he can ground and be stable. But there's this conflict, stable over this conflict. He's conflicted by his words and then how to execute them. So what is he doing? He's in the Beaver's energy. He's really trying to be persistent. He's trying, determined to make things work. Even though it feels like everything is working against you, he wants to work as a busy beaver to make his dreams come true, because she is his wish. Next card, Three of Pentacles. So he's working hard. He's learning. He's developing. He wants to collaborate, to rebirth himself. Here's the Sun for this contract, the Hierophant. And this is where what he's working on, this lip service, miscommunication. He doesn't want to miscommunicate. He doesn't want to come across as someone who is just scolding or secretive. He wants to come forward with his truth and not just feel like he's making excuses. Maybe he's done that in the past, made a lot of excuses. He doesn't want to do that. He's working on himself. Divine Feminine's heart space. Hanged Man, blossoming abundance. Look at 2 3s, 12 and the number 3. There's a lot of energy of collaboration, of co-creation, working together. So how does she work together with her masculine and the divine? She just observes. She needs to be in an energy of observation. He needs to be in the energy of taking the lead. She's taken the lead on her personal healing and happiness, but in her heart space, she's just observing. She knows this connection will blossom into abundance. She knows that. Let's go further into her heart space. Okay, heart space for Divine Feminine. First card out, Page of Wands. Here's that message, the communication that she wants to move towards, the Wheel card. But right now feels like a missed opportunity, 4 of Cups. Right now we're not moving out of this boredom, this discontent, this stagnation. So what she's doing is she's just kind of examining carefully this connection. She's examining where she is. She's examining where he is. And she's just observing. She's just observing. She's looking at the details. But she's not going to move forward. Her Emperor, she knows in her heart, her masculine is her masculine. 9 of Cups. He is her wish. Because why? Look at this. I love this card. It flies out every time for this collective, because that is her twin. Justice, again, head and heart justice. There's an energy of bringing things into balance. That's what she's waiting on. She's waiting on this argument, this fight, this tension to come into balance, for people to do right by each other. Ace of Cups, there's this love. Page of Cups, offer. But right now we're standing alone. We're standing alone. Alone in our towers. Here's a tower. Right now, the Tower has us standing alone in her heart space. She's standing alone in her love, in her self-love. She knows he is her Emperor. He is her twin. But she knows this balance is coming. It's going to manifest so that they can move through this pain, this fight, this argument. But she's in a place of observation. She's not going to take the action. He's going to take the lead. Okay? In his environment, now he's waiting for the results, the waiting game and the Angel of Love. He's waiting for the results of all of this work that he's done to come into this deep, deep, beautiful, tender connection with his feminine. Let's go into his environment some more. He knows she is the love of his life. He knows that. And now he's waiting for the results of this, of his hard work. Here he is, the Emperor. He has in his environment now, he is the Emperor. He is divine masculine, who's going to bring this Page of Cups, this offer that she has in her heart. And he's going to take authority. He's going to do what's fair and just from his heart space. The lion, where is that lion? Right here in her overall energy as she waits. He's coming forward. He's going to come forward. He's going to come forward to restart this connection, the Fool card. To restart this connection, to take that leap of faith as the King of Swords, as that man of integrity. And here's the Tower again. The Tower is intervening, getting him into this energy to take action. Ten of Swords, there's this painful end. Remember that came out here in his headspace for her. There's this painful end with the Queen of Cups, which is divine feminine, that he needs to bring into balance. The Justice card, he needs to bring balance to this cunning trickster way. He knows that she remembers everything, and he's got to bring balance to these things that he's done, because he knows that she knows everything, and he needs to bring balance. And so there's this separation, Five of Pentacles, where he's trying to gain his confidence, Nine of Pentacles, to show her that he is established, that he is matured, that he has achieved success in his journey. Oh my God, you can't make this up. What about environment for divine feminine? Look at this, Four of Wands and the journey, 4 and a 2. It's the number 6 combined, harmony. She knows this is going to ground. She knows they're going to start this journey. She knows. She knows they're going to start this journey from a better place than when they left each other. She knows it. Her intuition tells her that. But she also knows patience is required, because she's not going to take the lead, and she still has some work to do. First card out, Strength card. She's staying in her strength. She's staying in her power over this 10 of Cups, okay? Because right now, people are getting rid of stuff that doesn't belong in their lives. They're doing their necessary chores. They're cleaning up. They're putting in the work. So right now, she's working through her strength to complete certain tasks before they start this journey to union. And what is that task? 7 of Swords. This deception. This deception. She's using her logic now. Queen of Swords, the match to the King. She's using her logic. She's using her wisdom. She's using her experience. 8 of Pentacles to move through that. And here we go. King of Water and the Chariot. So this is an energy of she knows that things are going to change. She was defensive. She's nurturing this energy now as she works through it, because she knows her masculine is in his heart space, that he's not the player, he's not the trickster. The stress, 9 of Swords, is ending. 10 of Swords. Why? Because she is fully into divine feminine energy. She is fully into her intuition and in her psyche. She knows that she doesn't need to stress anymore, that this journey will continue to a stronger and more stable place. And so she is waiting. 3 of Wands. She's in this energy of, she knows this is manifesting, that this, but it's in the 5 of Wands energy, which there is some conflict that she's still balancing out within herself. There is sometimes still a little bit of doubt. And so that makes her sad sometimes, that she's like, she goes into this energy, see, because it says tears of sorrow or joy, release, fulfillment. So I do feel like there's sometimes she's in this energy of, oh my gosh, I know it's going to happen, and I'm so grateful for this journey. And sometimes she's like, this shit is not going to happen, and I'm trying to release it, and I'm in pain. So this is what she's trying to balance out within herself as he starts to come into the courage to propel forward, to take action towards her. Okay? You can't make this up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the energies of what is challenging divine masculine and feminine, and what is supporting divine masculine and feminine for each other. Okay, so let's start with the challenges. Let's start with the challenges. Okay, sorry, way too many cards here. So bottom of the deck for the challenges is disconnected and the 7 of Rage, 7 of Wands, warfare. So right now they're very much disconnected. They're not in communication. They're disconnected and their defenses are up. This is what's challenging them. He doesn't know what kind of space she's going to be in. She doesn't know if he's still in the energy. I mean, these are challenges. This is what she's trying to balance out. This is what they're both trying to balance out, is that there is a disconnect from each other at this time, and we're not really sure how we're going to receive each other. Have people changed? Intuitively, she knows that there has been change, but I mean, can you really know until they come forward, right? So she's trying to trust her intuition, but that's still an area she's trying to balance out. So let's go ahead and go into their specific energies. For Divine Masculine. For Divine Masculine, what is challenging him about his feminine? First card out, he's haunted. He is haunted by her at this time. What's he haunted by? Six of Wands, this rage, this tyrant. Maybe she has a temper, and maybe when this is, remember this energy here of stubborn, this tower that she threw on this contract that is in his headspace. He's still haunted by perhaps her behavior and how she exited this connection. Embarrassment. There's an energy where he is embarrassed because of maybe social media. This is the Page of Swords. Maybe some things happened on social media. He's embarrassed about any mind games that he was playing. And he's scared. There's a warning. There is a warning. Is she still in the siren of rage, this Queen of Wands who is scorned? I mean, you can't make this up. And she came up as Queen of Wands here. So he's haunted. He's embarrassed. And he's got this big warning. Is she a siren of rage? So he's haunted by how things really fell apart in their past when they broke up this last time. And he is embarrassed by the games that maybe he played or how maybe things fell apart on social media. I don't know. But he also is very much beware. He's being warned that she might be in this siren of rage energy. Can't make that up. What about Divine Feminine? What's her challenge? What's her challenge? What's challenging her about her masculine? Void. That this connection, maybe it's just nothing. Maybe there's nothing to this connection. She knows better though, because it's blacked out, the moon. This is where her intuition gets the best of her. This is why. See, I'm totally channeling this, right? I channeled this in the beginning and here it is. This is because sometimes her intuition, it's not her intuition. It's her ego. It's her fear saying, oh, this is nothing. This is nothing. You made this all up. Blackout. I feel like the eclipse brought out some of that energy for her where she's like second guessing her intuition and herself. So what's challenging her about her masculine is, you know, this fear that maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was nothing. This is a blacked out connection. Projecting. There's this energy where she's projecting Villain of Torment, sharp objects. This is the Knight of Swords. She's projecting like, oh no, he's going to come at me with some mess. He's going to come at me with some of the same old, same old. He's going to come at me with a sharp object, not in, because listen, we don't do that stuff here in this connection. He's going to come at me with some sharp words, some lip service. That's what she's projecting onto him. Superficial. She feels like this connection maybe was superficial. Eight of Rage is the Eight of Wands, muzzled, because he's not moving forward. We're not moving forward. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it doesn't mean anything to him. He's not going to come forward with his truth. Maybe this was superficial because no one's communicating. You see how we had the two Eight of Wands in here, right, feminine? You see that, right? You see how in the environment you're working on this intuition. So try to get out of this energy. And masculines, your feminine has nothing but love for you as the Queen of Cups. The rage is gone. But yes, try to get over the past so we can move forward. What is supporting Divine Masculine with his feminine? What is supporting Divine Masculine? Gamble. He's ready to take a risk. He's ready to take a risk from his heart space, King of Cups. Look at all this beautiful energy that was in his heart when we went over it. He's ready to come forward with his love. Oh, by the way, bottom of the deck for this part now is Leather, Lustbound, and the Six of Wands. They're having victory. They know they're bound to each other. They have this major chemistry with each other, and this is what is going to bring them victory. Six of Wands, again, victory. So there is this energy of being tied together with this beautiful chemistry. So what's supporting Divine Masculine is he's ready to take a risk, take a gamble from his heart space. Perfect match. He knows she is his perfect match. Eight of Pentacles. He's ready to commit to that. He's ready to be her perfect match. Key to my heart. She has the key to his heart. Who does? High Priestess. Divine Feminine right here. She doesn't know it. She doesn't know that she has the key to his heart. But here he's telling her that she does. What's supporting Divine Feminine about her masculine? Look at this. Masculine card comes up. What's supporting her? She knows he's his divine he is her divine masculine. She knows that. She knows that. Next card, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, and she's prepared to carry burdens, but she can't do that. She's carried the burdens of this connection and the masculine. So it's supported her, but now it's time for releasing all of these burdens. Okay, next card, casual dating. So I just kind of feel like, and she's in this energy of whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm not going to look for him to bring a ring to me. Queen of Pentacles clarifies this, which tells me that she's very grounded. She doesn't have these big, high expectations. She knows something's coming, but she's very grounded. She has her own pentacle. She doesn't need him to bring a pentacle. Okay? So she's in this energy of, you know, let's start fresh. Let's start new. Let's get to know each other again. Because I've changed. You've changed. Love lyrics. There's maybe she's getting musical hints, musical downloads. Ten of Cups towards that, confirming that this is her emotional bliss, that she will have this, All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the theme for the connection. What is the theme for Divine Masculine and Feminine's current connective energy? So we have Lakshmi Mom. By the way, if you want to purchase my deck, go to queenoflight1111.com. So there are new opportunities that are being created in the 5D for this connection, but there is some stuck energy. So let's talk about that. There is some stuck energy here around steady movement forward. Okay, well, I mean, I feel like we already know what that is, but let's go ahead and get more confirmations about this. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First card out, communication. There is this energy of communication. Where does it sit in Divine Masculine's energy? Communication. What about it? Sun. There's going to be illumination. There is going to be a rebirth. There's going to be things that are illuminated about secrecy and deception. I do also feel like there's this energy of things are going to come to light. Things are going to be revealed so that we can move forward. And it's going to bring peace into the connection in the 3D. This is the 3D card. It's going to bring peace. It's going to bring joy. It's going to bring us our Ten of Cups, which our feminine already intuitively knows. Here's the feminine, Queen of Pentacles, right here. Right? So there's this communication that's going to rebirth this connection, that is going to illuminate anything that was hidden, and then we'll come into this energy of peace in the 3D towards our Ten of Cups that will nurture and ground Queen of Pentacles. That's her. There's going to be peace in our spiritual connection as well, because there's this excitement and energy that has occurred because we've been soul searching in the Hermit card. Energies are being removed in the 3D. Anything that doesn't serve them is being removed in the 3D. And what is that? This old wound, Five of Cups. These old wounds are being removed. This stuck energy of the Two of Wands and just planning, and no execution is being removed because people are gaining their strength. Strength to become the King of Cups, to come in to their heart space. By the way, I just noticed this with the King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. He's the King of Cups here. She's the Queen of Pentacles here. Do you see how this all just came out together? Isn't that, I mean, like, you can't make this up. Strength. Strength to master their emotions. Strength to deal with this conflict head on. Right? Strength. Divine Masculine. Here he shows up as the Divine Masculine. Is in this energy of the Hanged Man in suspension. Duh, we know that. Came out of the bottom of the deck for the Oracle. He's looking at things from a new perspective now. He's looking at his connection and his feminine with a new set of eyes. And he's reevaluating, Seven of Pentacles, how he wants to invest in this connection. So let's drill down deeper into these energies. Bottom of the deck. You're not going to believe it. Page of Cups, Six of Wands. There's going to be victory in this offer of communication from our King of Cups, from our Divine Masculine. There's going to be this offer, and it's going to be successful. Let's get started. First card out, Tower. Boom, here it is again. What about the Tower? The King of Wands has been shaken up by the Queen of Wands. You can't make this stuff up. Here's that match with the King and Queen of Wands here in her headspace when we first started. So the divine has intervened to bring this match together. Into what, I asked? You're not going to believe this. Two of Cups. I almost didn't believe it. Into union. The divine is all over this connection. This conflict that they're suspended in will now be healed. The Star card. There's the reciprocity here. There's an exchange that we move forward with passion to rebirth this connection. Here's the communication, page of wands. Here's the communication that comes through. We have it right here. For this love, 8 of wands. Here's the communication again. He's going to come forward, boy. Like, if you can't get that now through all these different 22 decks, like, I don't know how to explain it to you. The communication is coming. Movement forward is coming. Healing, star card again. This is a destined connection, but this is also a card of hope and healing and renewal. What are we healing? The 7 of swords. We had that here to start fresh. The Fool, which is in his environment. And this energy, hanged woman now, defensive, separation. So I do feel like the masculine's going to come out of this, make these offers, communicate, but the feminine is going to sit in some of this assessment of, is this real? Is this, and you know, frankly, the masculine's going to have to prove it, and frankly, the feminine's also going to have to prove that she's not the siren of rage, right? So there is some energy here that there is absolute movement forward, but people are still defensive through the separation, okay? Because I don't feel like we're going to hit right back into union. There's going to be communication and baby steps into balance. Let's get some guidance from Ganesha, and then we're going to close out this reading. Bottom of the deck is Revelation. You can't make this up. Revelation. When this card comes out, this is telling me that things will be revealed now. Anything that you didn't know, either one of you, get ready for key changes in your external and internal world. It is time. The cycle has ended. Through this card, Ganesha is indicating that it's time to break down these structures. This is why we have the tower so many times, so that we can create this new world. Okay? There is going to be a revelation coming that was related to ego or illusion. Illusion. The things that we're sitting here thinking about that are in deception are all going to be illuminated, because I really feel like they were just fears. Honesty is going to bring about positive change. Masculine's bringing in honesty. And this anxiety will go away. Get ready for change. The 5D is in the 3D now for this collective. It is blending. And if it's not blending for you yet, maybe it will happen in the future. But absolutely, for some of you, this is blending in the 3D. First card out for Divine Masculine. How is Divine Masculine being assisted at this time around his connection with his feminine? Look at this. Cultivation, number 37. It's a number 10 card. And I'm going to give you the spoiler alert already here. 28 for her, number 10 card. Cycles are completing. Cultivation for Divine Masculine. His spirituality is essential for who he is. Essential. And so right now, what he's doing is he may be listening to music or doing something artistic, or maybe hanging out with his friends and doing something that he's creating that is really putting him in a high vibration. And it is healing him. It's encouraging him. It's nurturing his soul. And that is what's helping him move forward to his feminine. Because if he's hanging out with friends that maybe have families or are in happy connections or happy relationships, he's thinking, I want this too. And who is my perfect match? My divine feminine. My divine feminine. It's helping him. Divine feminine has perseverance. We've gotten this card a lot. And it says here that if you've been working hard, as our feminine has, putting in effort into her journey, into her work, you will see the results and rewards of your labor. You absolutely will. None of this was for nothing. It was for your evolution, your journey, your growth, your ascension. And when you work selflessly and tirelessly at that without any expectation but growth and love for yourself, you manifest sacred union. So be patient and appreciate the progress you've made so far. Your hard work is going to be paid off. Your hard work is going to be paid off. And I will tell you, all will be revealed very, very soon. So, my friends, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. If you want to purchase my deck, go to queenoflight1111.com. If you want to purchase the healing meditation that I do at 9 minutes and 11 seconds, go to my website as well. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will be back next week. Bye, everybody. Take good care.